Okay, this will be a colourful one. Let's see if we can make this come up a real treat. Oh, well, actually it was a treat. It was something to eat. A chocolate bar, or should I say a block of chocolate once again. Very tasty, but this is really colourful as well. Anyway, let's see if we can make this look good. Going to make it very contrasty, but we're not going all the way with it. Actually, this is a negative image, so we don't lighten it, we darken it. That's the usual thing we do with negative images, is we darken them. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do for this at the moment. Let's see what we've got. We've got here Cadbury Dairy Milk Marvellous Creations. Yeah, and that's like there's actually popping candy in these. It's not really a heavy pop. It's not a very heavy sort of a popping candy. It's a very lightweight sort of pop. It pops, but it's not as poppy as you'd think it would be, if you know what I mean. So let's see if we can make this look good. But it sort of especially when you're drinking a cup of tea with it, when you have a little bit of chocolate and then you put a mouthful of tea with the chocolate, it starts to pop a lot more when you do it that way. But it's still a very subtle sort of popping candy. It's not in your face sort of pop. Anyway, that looks good. But I'm thinking a background colour would have made it better. It's a bit of a pity I didn't add the background colour, which I'm thinking should be red. I'm disappointed. That's a very good look. It's just that we didn't have a background colour with it. So I'm wondering if we're going to use red. We're going to try again and try and get a similar but different result. Well, it's not going to be the same. You can't get two movements the same. It's impossible. They're always going to be different. It's one thing that's good about movement is that it creates always a unique result. Even though I'm trying to replicate close enough to the first result, except we're adding colour and it's not going to be exactly the same. It looks very similar. I'm wondering, the red is a bit of a wishy-washy kind of red, but hopefully we can darken it while we use it as a master copy. Failing that, we might just go back to this one. But they look good. It's a shame I'm wondering if what we could have done. So we're just going to consign this to the trash pile, and we're going to see if we can emphasize the red with this and then make a master copy out. Use this. We're going to make copies off this master copy. Hopefully it'll look good. So we're just going to put it on the glass and we're going to do some work on it. Hopefully we can make the red more prominent, make it more bright. So we're just going to remove our enlargement and we're going to take out our red and we're going to remove the negative. We're going to probably keep these two in play and we're just going to go here. Copy density is dark. We might keep it fairly dark. We're not going to lighten it as we normally, well, whatever. Sorry. So wondering if this will come up a treat, pardon the pun. Yeah, well, a treat for the eyes this time, not for the mouth or the taste buds. So let's see if we can make this red more red instead of wishy-washy. I don't like wishy-washy red. It's yuck. But that looks really good. The red looks a lot better. It still isn't totally red, but it's not totally washed out either. It's not totally wishy-washy red, as I was probably thinking would happen. I think that's probably going to make a good enough copy of our master. I think this is going to be the centre of the job. So we've got here, we're going to just print that off. Would have been nice if the red was a bit more red, but, you know. Okay, let's see how this looks. The red here looks a lot more like an orange with the flashes of yellow. I don't know if I like this as much as I would have, but it's not always easy getting it right. But the red is more red down that side. So let's see if we can just quickly punch off 2 mirror images to fit into that job. Okay, these are our 2 mirrors. I'm sort of disappointed that that still has that wishy-washy-ish look about it, but at least it's yellow. It's a yellow sort of a red. But we can see we've got red down here. That's come up better. So let's see how we go with this. Having a bit of trouble getting these to go together properly. It feels like I've just nudged that one out of place. We'll soon find out. See. Yeah, in some ways I like it. I think overall it's a nice piece. Maybe I'm just being a bit too nitpicky, but that's a nice little diamond in the middle nonetheless. Gotta go.